Ready to learn. You're not a little girl, you're a woman. Take my hand, let me tell you, baby, I'm yours for the taking. So I don't know whether to go live or go grab my lady and what's up, man? What's going on? What's up with y'all, man? All right, guys. So won't be long. Middle of the day, I got stuff to do. So this will be a short, sweet, straight to the point video. I did a video some years ago with a friend of mine. Excuse me. I did a video with a friend of mine called Sean, named Sean. Sean is a recruiter who has over a decade of IT recruiting experience. He's placed people in all types of scenarios, entry level, up to $200-300 an hour. He's placed everybody. And I don't want people to be led astray in some of these videos and stuff and things that I see happening. And I think what's going on is a lot of people are being led astray. I think a lot of people are being told certain things and certain facts and key features are being left out. I think inadvertently. I don't think nobody's just saying this to, I feel like people feel like, hey, I need to do something. And they're coming into this space saying stuff without really thinking everything, taking every key factor that their experience has awarded them. What's up? What's up? So people have been coming into this industry, doing things for years, making high salaries, doing things. But I'm not going to go and just say, hey, dude, you can do this and you'll be able to do this. Can you do it? Yes, but it will take time. And what that path looks like is what we're about to discuss. Because, me being a database developer with over a decade of experience, having had training, trained, hundreds of students are working. We've received millions in offers, annual, total for our annual offers for our students. I think it's only right that I come and, try to set the record straight. What's up? What's up, Q4? What's up? What's up? So, I'm gonna say this right here, man. I think a lot of times in IT, what is needed is not institutional. It's more a back door, if you will. So let me go into this. So first off, I'm gonna play a video. Like I said, it's on my channel. It's an older video. Is it live? Is this video? Nope, I got it unlisted. It's called Me and an IT Insider. I'm gonna put the link in this chat. That way you guys will be able to go and watch it because I had it private, but I'm gonna leave it here for you guys if you want to watch it, the entire video. That's it right there. So, what's up? What's up? So let me go ahead and let this video play for y'all and let y'all hear what he was saying.
We want you to get in it and experience some things, but at the end of the day, some of those environments were probably a little more advanced.
So what he's talking about is when I first got in, I went into some more advanced jobs because I was a consultant and I didn't have the experience at the time. So I was getting let go. I was struggling when I first got in because I was in more senior level positions at the time. But check this out.
But if we were to put you in smaller environments or slower environments or whatever, because if you wouldn't have made the money, you would make it. You see what I mean? So it's a trade-off. You were able to weather the storm. Yeah.
Can I admit something? I'm gonna admit something. You guys, I struggle. It's rare that you're gonna get under $30 an hour on any price. If it's a junior, as a contractor, junior developer, it's rare that I see under $30 an hour.
So what I'm saying is it's rare that you'll see under $30 an hour as a contractor junior developer. I'm talking about database now. I'm not talking about other disciplines. But in database, and I can go and if you go look up the highest paid field, it's data, it's dealing with data, big data. Big data is the highest paying field. Average salary $165,000 average. That's big data. I'm not necessarily that. I'm not. Well, I guess I kind of fall under that field. I guess that's why I've always When I first walked off the street, I was able to make $45, straight off just getting out of college. I mean, not out of college, just getting into this. So let me keep going.
Most jobs are 30, 35, and that's still junior. Right. Which I'm gonna tell a little truth. Like when somebody called me and they say, "Hey, what's your rate?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, man, $50, 55, about 55, 60." In my mind, I'm thinking to myself like, "Damn, that's pretty good." If I'm on a project and I'm making $40 an hour, I'm gonna tell you 50, 55. And I've actually got projects. I had a project over there at Verizon one time, and they gave me the project. Only thing that stopped it, I had some tickets. I talk about them tickets I had. Them tickets stopped me from getting that project. They was about to pay me like right at $60 an hour.
Yeah, look, man, when you deal with these big corporations, $60 an hour ain't nothing. It might be something to us or to the listeners or whatever the case may be.
Now watch what he's about to say.
But it's for a corporation, it's nothing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? $60 an hour. It's nothing. Part of what we need to do is expand our minds. You know what I mean? We're stuck on just trying to make six figures or whatever the case may be. $60 an hour is the equivalent of $120,000 a year. The reality is, man, we pay people $100 an hour. I pay people as much as $150 an hour. And it goes even higher than that. It's not.
Listen to this.
Not even, it doesn't stop there. It comes down to the skill set that you have. How marketable is that skill set? How in demand is that skill set?
That has nothing to do with education. Just listen to it now. He's not talking about a degree. In fact, at the beginning of the video, he's talking about people who are just foregoing college and going straight into corporations. Check this out.
A high in demand skill set. Companies will pay whatever it takes to get you to come there and solve their problem.
How do I find out which skill sets are paying the most?
You got to be so. It's kind of a catch-22, right? Because in technology, you won't be successful unless you love the area of technology that you do, because the employers are looking for what they would call a technologist, somebody who likes to read about this stuff on the side or is watching things on television about it or keeps up in the news with it or whatever the case would be. I don't fit.
No,
you don't fit.
Y'all know me. I'm a businessman. So for me, I'm trying to make money. But at the end of the day, I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, damn, I got to pick up these skills up. I'm going to keep in between projects. It's messed up. Yeah, because with me, it's been rare that I go a month without a job, a month and a half. 1 month. One time, man, I went what was it? I went about 4 months. And I was going on interviews and acing the damn interviews. And I was like, damn, man, why they ain't calling me back? Damn. I wasn't used to that. So that forced me to study a lot more. That's how I know about Tech Brothers IT channel. That's how I know about, I knew about Pluralsight. Pluralsight back in 2011 wasn't what it is now. So I didn't even know about Pluralsight. Had I known about Pluralsight in 2011, I probably wouldn't have even needed Set Focus. I just would have.
I learned most of this stuff is the tools that I use to learn IT my damn self when I was getting it myself. These are tools and things that I've learned myself. And I'm not going to play the whole video because we're going all over the place. But what I want to do is just tell you guys that IT, you can get into IT. It's nothing to get into IT and make a nice chunk of money. But I think what happens is we have to be careful when we think that you need a bachelor's or you need a master's or you need a PhD or you need all this math. You don't need any of that. Would it be nice? Of course, a PhD would help. A bachelor's would help. A master's would help, right? A certification would help. What trumps all of that is experience. And what he just said a minute ago when he was talking, he just said a key point.
The contractor junior developer is rare that I see under 30.
Watch what he say. Watch what he say.
Most jobs are 30, 35, and that's still junior. Right. Which I'm gonna tell a little truth. Like when somebody called me.
Hold on, let me go back.
Premium. In other words, let's say they were going to hire someone permanently to do that job, and they would pay that person $100,000, the equivalent of about $50 an hour. right?
Yeah.
Well, if they wanted to hire a contractor through me, it's going to be that $100,000 plus the margin to my company on top of that. So instead of paying $50 an hour, you about to pay $85, $90 an hour because I got to get paid too, right?
Yeah.
So if a company is paying a high margin like that for a resource, and instead of paying $50 an hour and having regular expectations of that person, they're paying $85, $90 an hour. They expect you to come in there and do backflips.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why you ain't gonna be learning on our dime. We're paying.
So basically, I
$95
get it back. I got thrown to the fire.
Yeah, because we were trying to ram you into the IT industry. Though it was death by fire. We wanted you to get in it and experience it.
So I was making, man, when I got in, I was making $35, $40, $45. I would touch 50, hovered around that 100 for a while. Around this time, I was at about $50. Now I'm up over, that $60, $70, over in that range now, the last few projects. The reason I'm talking about this is because it didn't take me this long to get this. I could have got this to this level earlier, but because of what we were talking about in that video, a lot of times when recruiters would call me my first few years, I would say I'm a mid-level developer. I would literally say that out my mouth because I didn't want to get in over my head. And IT is not some sort of industry that you could just jump in and, hey, what's up, Nia? IT is not some industry that you could just jump in and go, yeah, they paying $75. Let me go get it. No, I could have been jumped up to $75, and I probably would have got my ass handed to me on these projects because even when I was doing $50, sometimes it would be hard because you got to actually know what you're talking about. You have to actually be somewhat proficient at these and skilled at this. And so when we tell people in IT to go and jump in this game and go, you can go get this and get that. I want you to understand you need to get in a level where you're comfortable, you're able to actually make a contribution to the team in the Scrum and whatever environment that you're in, whatever methodology that organization is using. You need to be able to come into that organization, make a solid contribution to that team, and not just be some guy, yeah, they paying me $75 an hour, I'm making $150,000 a year. You last 6 weeks and get fired, which is what happened to me a couple of times. Now, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. If you pay me $3,000 a week for 6 weeks, I made a quick $20,000. That's faster than doing some flips sometimes. So you made $20,000 in 6 weeks. You came out on top, but you're fired. Now, wouldn't you like to make, instead of $20,000 or $3,000 a week, how about you make $1,700 a week and you actually make a contribution to the team? You know what you're talking about, and you're not getting fired, and you get along with your team. And over time, you've worked a year or two, and you walk out of there and you look back, you'd have made $100 and some odd $1,000 over the course of the year. That's what you'd rather do. And in order to do that, you need to be able to make a contribution. So one of the biggest things about IT that I learned just in my past experience is being able to hold on to jobs, being able to hold on to these contracts long enough to be able to, stay afloat and keep them, which is what most 99% of my students have done. I've had two students get laid off. Two students get let go. One got let go as terminated, but he's working now. And the other one got let go on some coronavirus stuff lately. They just shut the whole damn thing down. That's it. I would advise against A+ stylist. But I mean, if you know what you're doing, cool. That is the last certification. I would never get that certification. That's a complete waste of time. And I know, and this is the thing this is why I made this video, because we have people in this space telling people wrong, telling Black people to go get certain certifications that start out at $40,000. I mean, you could do that, but you're going to work your way up the ladder and eventually get that. You might get to that 60, 70,000 plateau or $100,000 or 200, whatever. You can get there. Can I get there? I got 10 years in the game. Right now, I've got enough experience to pull 250. I know I do. I don't ask for that. Not because I probably can get it, but I know there's a level of expectations when people are asking you, when people are paying you $5,000 and $6,000 a week, there's a level of expectation that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, it's a start, but I'd rather email me. Email me. I'm gonna put my email in the chat, Stylistic. I'll talk to you offline. You ain't got to sign up for my class. I'm not trying to just sign everybody up that comes to my class, but I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Offline. But I advise against A+. There might be somebody out here that got an A+ that's making six figures, but not just because they got an A+ certification. In fact, certifications don't do half the shit that these people in this space are claiming. It doesn't. And that's where I kind of draw the line. Is a lot of stuff that people are claiming you just go get your certification, you're gonna make this, you're gonna make that. I beg to differ. Even with your degree, even with your experience. Now, experience is where you really can turn the door open and start to really see some real money. But it's experience. It's not, just some certification. It's not just some degree, especially not a degree. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. I got out with a bachelor's in business administration and information science. And what is the best certification? I wouldn't say what's the best certification. I wouldn't even, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna say this. Really, the best thing, if I had to give just solid sound advice about trying to get into a field that pay, because all my students, pretty much all except one right now that's gotten a job are working. And let me say this. The one thing that probably best is number one, what do you want to do that you're going to be halfway able to function at? You don't know that yet, right? So if I get into something that I don't like if you make me a Java program, I've done Java. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Now, can I do it? Can I become proficient at it? Can I get up? Yeah, I got 10 years. I probably, if I apply myself, I probably could climb the ladder and make whatever money on that. Given the other experience I have in the game, I'm not going to go out there for no little 70, 80, or not even 100. If I go into it, I need a 150, 160 just to even touch it. Then I'm really just treading. For me, I need to jump way higher than that for me to even be motivated to do that. But I just think if you're going to get into IT, don't just get your heart set on certifications more so than understanding how to get experience. Now, how do you get experience? Well, it's only two ways apart from my class. I'm not gonna act like everybody is in my class. In my class, you can jump. That's why my students are making $50. My students are making 100,000. I got students making 100. But if you don't come to me, and let's say you don't know about me, you don't know about my class, or you don't like me, you don't like what I said about Black women, so I don't like Sub-Zero. Okay, cool. But you want to get in IT, then your only option is either a certification or get you an associate's from a university. Now, if I was a kid getting out of high school, would I go and get a bachelor's? No, I wouldn't. I would not go get a bachelor's. I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, so you guys see this screen. Let's do something real quick. I'm gonna show you why I wouldn't go and get why I would not, under any circumstances, go and get a degree in a bachelor's degree. So let's go to Georgia Piedmont. I think that's it. Is it Georgia Piedmont? I think that's it. Yeah, that's them. So let's go here, right? So we're gonna go here. Programs of study, right? I just know what I'm talking about, but let's just buy credentials. I don't really care about that category. Computers. Okay, so right now, let's go with this one. This is an associate's degree that they offer, 34 credit hours. Now, this is cheap. It's a community college. This is dirt cheap. But this is actually a good course, and a lot of community colleges do not offer this, but this one does. A lot of community colleges offer Cisco, network plus security, stuff like that. This college offers something that really pays. So you might be like, well, what do you mean? Let me show you. So we're gonna go to Career Builder. Yeah, let's go to Career Builder. We're gonna go to Career Builder. I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna type right here, Oracle Database Administrator. Let's see what they make. Just to prove that why this is what there you go, $55 It's right in there, right in that little sweet spot of what my students are making. Right now, you might be like, well, yeah, but that's I'm sure they want you to have experience. I don't have any experience. Well, that's the thing. So what they say about certifications, and I can stop sharing now. What they say about certifications is that certifications are, they pay you about, it's as if you have 2 years of experience in the game. So when you walk in, but let me explain something to you as a black person coming in this game. Walking into a situation with no experience and just a certification is not easy at all. People, that's what I mean by people are saying things erroneously. You get your certification, right? You're not gonna just walk out there and get a job. Now, can you go get a job at the Geek Squad at Best Buy with an A+ certification? Probably. You probably could do that. Let's look up. I'm gonna do an experiment. Let's look up the Geek Squad at Best Buy. Let's see what the qualifications are. What are the qualifications for the Geek Squad at Best Buy? What are the qualifications? So let's see. So let's see what they talk about. Requirements. Mobile electronics certified professional. The specific requirements of Geek Squad want to play because in the store. Okay, so this isn't. I need to go to their website. And this isn't it. You need to go to Best Buy's website and look at there you go, Best Buy careers. Now, and I know because I tried. Now, unless they've lowered it, when I was trying to get into the Geek Squad at Best Buy, it was hard. They wouldn't even look at me. It's, oh, you don't have an A+. I'm like, I got to go get a certification I don't even want to work at the damn Best Buy. Really? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna do all. Let's see, keyword. Let's see if I can just say geek. See if that'll work. Geek Squad. They are currently no opens. Match this criteria. Okay, so they're not hiring. But look, let me say this. The Geek Squad, man, is a job that you have to be like almost a what's up? You have to have some sort of certification, and if not, you have to have at least 6 months to a year in the computer department as a retailer, just working over there, just to get into that department. And I actually, when I met a guy, I talked to a guy who worked at the Geek Squad, this guy had a bachelor's, white guy, was working at the Geek Squad, had a bachelor's in computer science, couldn't get a job, and this was 2011, and was working at the Geek Squad at Best Buy in Montgomery, Alabama. And you talking $15, $20. If you're lucky, you'd be lucky to get $20 at Best Buy for the Geek Squad. Best Buy actually pays off the street. Decent. You'd be surprised what some of those managers make. The store managers pulling $150 easy. The department managers are making like $45, $50. Just, you'd be surprised. Plus commission. All of them got commission. So they making pretty good money. So, that's the thing. I'm gonna have to end this video in a second, but I just wanted you guys to see that. So first thing I'm gonna say this, man. If I was getting out of high school, first thing I would do is go get a bachelor's. I mean, I wouldn't go get a bachelor's. I would just go get an associate's from a community college. I would try to get some Oracle or SQL certified certifications, and then I would try to talk my way into an internship, which those are very highly competitive. See, what people also aren't taking into account, they're assuming that you're able to qualify for these certifications because you have a 3.5 GPA, because that's what they had. The people you see on the internet, they had these GPAs of 3 point whatever, 3 point this. What if you got a 2.7? Can you get a scholarship? Can you get an internship? Hell no. I know because I had it. I didn't get no internship. I was that regular guy who was focused on other stuff. I read them damn Robert Kiyosaki books. So I wasn't studying college like that. I wasn't even worried about my education. So I wasn't able to get these internships that everybody just was able to get. So that's about it. Look, I got to go because I got a meeting right now. I got to go. They hit me up. Y'all have a good one. And I will see you guys